Hello, beloved hearts. I'm Monica Bermudez. Welcome back to my podcast. I hope you have been enjoying the guided meditations that have been posted. And so, in this episode, I want to talk about a channel message from Adama and the Telosians. It's an important message that wants to come through for all of us. And I have been having quite a voice reset, just so you know. And a lot of it's because I have very sensitive vocal cords, very, sensitive to the air and also the type of food that I eat. So I have to be very cautious about the food that I eat. And speaking of that, there is a point in the channel message where this is very much emphasized. And so stay tuned for some of the great three important things to take away because the channel message is about the year for 2024 ahead and the new energies that we're in at this time. I have an earlier episode about the throat chakra on my podcast, and I'm going to talk more about the throat chakra in an upcoming episode because it's so important for us to know about some of this. Of course, it's a very important aspect of our divine truth as well. So, without further ado, let us jump in to this channeled message with Adama and the Telosians. And just to briefly explain, though, Adama is the high priest, Adama, who is the leader of all the Telosians. And the Telosians, of course, everywhere within the inner earth. And so they come in together all as one message through me and what I'm about to share with them. And so, and I share a little more about the Telos in an earlier episode as well on my podcast. So check that out if you want to hear a little more about them. So they are very advanced, beings of much greater dimensional frequency. Um, and as I mentioned, they're within the inner earth. They carry so much of the ancient wisdom. They're a very diverse group of many ancient civilizations, as well as other star systems that makes them as a community of Telos. So let's jump in. Beloved brothers and sisters, I am Adama along with the Telosians. We are everywhere, but most importantly, within your heart. We are most thrilled to reach out to you through this medium. We are in anticipation for when the time comes where we can meet each other on the surface of the earth. Until the earth is a vibratory frequency where you can so see us so clearly and embrace one another. In the meantime, know that we are embracing you now because we can all transcend time and space. We want to say to you what is going on with the energies of 2024. We have been witnessing and observing the great unfoldment on your Earth's surface and know that we are sending you waves of love as you go through these changes along with Mother Earth. Know that we also honor you for being the army of light on the surface. At this time, for this great ascension and reawakening. Mother Earth is going through a transitional phase of death and rebirth, a rebirth into a new expansive dimension, a fifth density. That means a faster pulsating vibratory frequency of energy, 2024 is the big year of this transitional state. This is laying the groundwork and the foundation for the new earth. What this means is that there will be more pole shifts, unusual weather patterns, and on the collective consciousness, others waking up to their truth within their soul. A deeper remembrance of their soul connection. For the listener listening to this, you serve a great part to the big universal picture. Because this was already foreseen through the stars and those who preserve the wisdom, many generations like the indigenous, such as the Hopi and the Aboriginals. You are a puzzle piece that serves a great purpose, and you will feel a calling in the direction that is of divine timing. Most of all, this calling will come through your heart. If you are feeling the pull within your heart, take a moment to be with it and feel what your heart's telling you now. And if you need assistance, you can call upon us for assistance. To go deeper within your heart and to help you understand energetically what your inner guidance is saying now. We shared 3 important keys to take away. And these are 3 important keys to take away as the year progresses. Number 1, listen to your body on the type of nourishment it needs in the moment. Healthy eating is so key to maneuver these new energies. Your body at the cellular level is absorbing 3 times more the energy than in previous years, so it needs specific food intake for these new energies. It is important to balance the appropriate levels of vitamins and nutrients for the body to process these energies, and lighter foods are more appropriate. And fruits like apple also hold a certain encodement for you to process these energies. And water is so important to take a lot of at this time as well. Number 2, give yourself enough time to rest so that you may allow the body time to integrate and process the new energies. During rest, your body is able to absorb and integrate more. Number 3, heart discernment is strongly emphasized. It is important to know the amount of information you receive and discern and are able to discern that deception. Avoid falling into traps of distractions that take away from you going within. These are the main keys to take away for these new energies. Know that we are with you. We are one. Unity consciousness. We are not separate or apart from one another. So until next time, we send you our love forevermore. So let's just take that in within our own heart and just feel that message very powerful, important message from the High Priest Adama and the Telosians as they are surrounding you and sending you love. Very sweet message. So these are very important information to take away from, because we're really in this really intense energies. It's going to be a lot of increase of different types of ascension symptoms that includes even going through certain resets and going through certain upgrades, because our bodies are being rewired with this new energy. And so I feel that 2024 for sure is going to bring in more of that energy, because it's a combination of so many energies that I've talked about in one of my previous episodes about the ascension symptoms. So I am wishing you all the best and sending you waves of love. And I'll be connecting with you in another episode very soon.